Alright, sorry about that. My freaking computer that I stream on just decided to black screen on me again. So I have to shut it all the way off. Turn it all the way back on. It's like, this shit is so fucking annoying. It's like, if it doesn't drop frames and then disconnect, my computer just fucking black screens. And it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Like, it doesn't control delete, doesn't do anything. Moving the mouse around, doing any of that shit doesn't do anything. I just have to shut my computer all the way off. It's super fucking annoying. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about it. So it is what it is. I'm just gonna have a bunch of weird clips on my YouTube and Twitch, and it's just gonna be fucking segments, but forced, not by choice. Okay, here we go. Oh no, it's the other one. Based on this organ theory, unique construct is to stress its energies to expose the locus. Removing all of its armor plates will be the first step to create instability, and then it's decidedly not simple matter of catching the beast. Catching the beast while it maintains all 6 of its scopes, while also in flight. Because of course it needs to be in flight. The fuck. Let's see. Man's working theory proceeds as thus: destroy the armor plates first, as they take longer to reform. Then shatter the claws, since their rapid regrowth will be slowed by bearing the arcs by the bearing of the ark's nether regions. After this, the locust should be visible, enabling a successful harvest. Destroy the armor plates and then shatter the claws. Okay, and then the locust is in its nethers. That's fun.
I think we can call that as close as we're going to get. I agree. Good news, Arik. It's likely your caravan didn't leave.
You're sure?
Reasonably. We know which caravan was carrying a sealed case of two scries from the Keep records.
There's no log of it departing, and the logs were quite consistent, up to the surge.
And the Axel had several older drovers who told stories of caravans that lost control of their beasts in the panic. More than a few, sadly, pitched their entire caravan into the newly formed fissure in the lower city.
The runners would have recovered anything that important years ago were it still by the gate.
Suggesting the scries might have gone over the edge. Bryn, I hate to ask, but...
I can take a look. Absolutely.
Just be careful. The tangles get thick down there.
Okay, we're going back to the Institute. I'm going to turn my camera off, and then I'm going to start recording to capture some gameplay footage. Yeah. So are these the Talons? Why won't it fucking... I want to lock onto it now. Okay. Alright. Okay, so the Talons are the ones with the swords and the shields. Jesus Christ. No, I didn't want to hit that thing, but alright. Come on. These are things I don't need to fight. We're gonna. Oh, that thing behind him. At least I only need 5 of those, which is going to be huge. Because if I would need more than that, I would be super bummed. Okay, I should probably be finding that stuff. Get the Surgeborn for needed samples. So I still need enough Consteel and Huss stuff. Surgeborn Fangs with a little frost magic. How the fuck am I supposed to get over there? So of course the first place it takes me for this shit is through the ice claw.
The recipe for a sealant. Waterproof joints for piping and such, it looks like. The seal on this paperwork looks exactly like the water wheel symbol Seb and the Eye both wear. Definitely the right place. Some kind of liquid flow control valves. Complicated.
Why the fuck aren't you climbing?
Tarzan mercantile markings on this crate. Sev's from Tarza.
Nice. Okay. We did all that. Didn't open up any other crafting blueprint that I can see. But there is this dark water cistern thing that I haven't gone to. That could be something. Yep, there it is. I forgot I don't have. Look at this thing.
Dark water cistern. We could imagine there are many pools like this deeper into the underworks.
This thing is gonna fucking follow me all the way up here, because why wouldn't it? There's Shane, create the armor. What the fuck are you doing? Go jump or something, Jesus Christ. Why am I crouched? Why am I crouched? Dude, what the fuck is this? Why am I doing this crab walk? Go. Must be the last one in that condensing chamber thing. Let's see. Defeat the Surgeborn. So I still need... What do I need? So I need one more Colin Steel. So I need the fur. So I need to find some of those like fangs or whatever. Of course, the only fucking majority of the fucking Surgeborn I'm gonna run into is this ice dude. Is it just fucking... Is there more of these nests or anything? There's only the 3 that I had to take down earlier. Dude, will you stop it with these dudes? Of course, the ones that I need are the ones that are not going to show up. Only gonna be these dudes that throw the ice. Like, it's not gonna be the 2 other ones that I need. I haven't seen one of those freaking Surgeborn fangs this whole time. I've just seen these fucking things. The only quadruped fucking deals this whole time has just been... Oh, good. Bring another friend to the party, sure, why not? Okay. Still not, well, I guess these dudes are what I need. But why have I not seen one of these fucking dog things? Like the fangs. This whole time. What the fuck?
That's a sight fully.
Are you serious? Still haven't seen one of these Surgeborn Fang deals. Once again, what? It's quit fucking serving up these people that I don't need. I don't need this guy. I don't need the guy with the ice. Literally serves zero purpose. I've been around almost this entire map, and I haven't seen one Surgeborn Fang. Like, what the hell? Yeah, if I would have known it would have been this difficult, I would have tried to fucking get those earlier. Literally just non-existent. The fuck is that? Jesus, you couldn't grab onto something the whole way down? Jesus Christ. You couldn't grab onto one ledge or anything on that whole way down, dude. The whole thing is climbing, and it's trash garbage. Okay, get over the ledge. Oh, fuck, I needed that guy. Damn it. Oh, great. Yeah. Exactly what I needed to show up. I can fly, but fuck off. Dude, it's only these fucking ice things. These things are getting on my nerves. It's only those fucking ice things. I beg your pardon. Dude, oh my god, grab the fucking thing. Dude, this is fucking unreal. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. That's a fun position to be in. Dude. Just fuck off and die already. God damn. Get out of there. Okay, that's enough. I'm out of the fucking cold. Where the fuck am I going? Are you serious? Jesus Christ. Well, the edge detection and whatever can use a little bit of work. What the fuck is that, dude? Alright, well I'm done getting con steel apparently. From those other people. From the fangs or the claws or whatever. That's just done. Oh my God. Dude. Not enough of those too. Those are fucking everywhere. And still not one fucking Surgeborn Fang. This whole goddamn time. Are you kidding me? Not one. This whole time. Please don't pick a fight with that fucking hawk, please. I'm not trying to deal with that. Dude, that's fucking crazy. The whole time, I haven't seen one. Of course, it's where it went. I only need 3. It's not like I need a fucking ton of them, but it's like, of course it's not giving me any. You're just like wrecking my fucking day too while he's at it. Yeah, I think this game would really benefit from like a. It would really benefit from like a traditional ability upgrade type thing. Jesus Christ. But I think it would benefit from just a straight up, like, you get, you upgrade your stats. So you upgrade your magic, you upgrade whatever. I'm not trying to deal with you. There's nowhere for me to go. One of those things too, which is really cool. Oh, I'm standing on top of it. Or at least I was close to it. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Okay. Guess I'm running away from the closest gate, but I need to get away from both of these things. Jesus. Can you fucking hit him, please? I think I have enough pollen steel, which is cool. But what pisses me off more than anything is the fact that I haven't seen one Surgeborn thing. I'm gonna lose my stamina. God. But I haven't seen one fucking Surgeborn Fang, and now I have to find some place that has, like, you can't tell me that the only time that they show up is if they're in a nest. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Oh, here we go. We got the die. Nice.
So, Norians.
I've been digging. The Tarzan trading company that shipped the crates you found was the lead I needed. The Norians were experts in water storage and conveyance, and active before the surge, but disappeared shortly thereafter. Or rather, they wanted to disappear and subsumed their identities into a series of careful fronts, cover names, and the like. Thankfully, the trade record you found led to a whole web of associations, many of whom have had dealings with my family.
What did you find out about the Norians before the surge?
They seemed a somewhat innocuous guild of specialists, traded under different names even then, making them a bit hard to track. But as far as I could tell, they mostly dealt in water.
Dealt, meaning what in this context?
Aqueducts, reservoirs, wells, you name it. If it stored, gathered, extracted, or moved water, they were involved.
That explains the complicated valve I found underground.
Absolutely. They had specialized knowledge, which I assume is why the Enclave contracted them. Gas, such as raw magic, is a fluid after all.
How is the Norian Order related to Tarza?
As I'm sure you know, Tarza is an amalgam of numerous desert kingdoms. Before the Surge, Tarza had grown reliant on the same weather control enchantments that were used in Judea. After the Surge, both nations suffered greatly. Tarza in particular was struck with savage droughts.
Meaning folks, like the Norians, who specialize in water, had essential skills and knowledge.
I expect they were critical in keeping Tarza's many cities alive at all, a position that would afford them considerable influence.
Do you have any idea why they decided to hide?
Purely conjecture, but let's look at the evidence. We know from Sev's ring that the Norians are still around today.
It could be a trinket, or hand-me-down. But you're right that his behavior with the eye suggests they're associated.
Exactly. Now consider the Order's secretive nature. Combined, I would speculate that the Norians used the Surge as leverage to become a power behind the thrones. Take a nation that used magic to keep the water flowing, face it with disaster and drought. What kind of deals might a group of desperate rulers be willing to make, do you think?
But monarchs wouldn't want anything that undercuts their authority or power to slip out to the populace.
As I said, pure conjecture, but if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck...
How did you get logs of your own family's accounts, anyway?
I stole them.
Really?
Oh yes, detailed transactions from private ledgers. No one quite sure if you made copies or where they're hidden if you did. Better than bodyguards when it comes to ensuring one's safety. I did not leave my family under the best auspicious.
Knowing what we know now, what do we do about Sev?
I believe we can say for sure that he and the Eye are somehow related through this Norian organization. From Sev's visits to the Hold, I imagine they're working together on something, but I'm not sure exactly what else to do with that information.
I gave Sev some help collecting materials. He's definitely working on some kind of project. He asked me to trust him. Maybe it's time to ask for that favor in return.
A good idea. Speak to Sola first, though. I've updated her, and she might have some ideas on how best to confront him.
Thanks for your help, Lane.
It's no trouble at all. This is what I do, and I rather enjoy it.
Yeah, the frostbow is fine. I feel like I'm just sticking with the fire bow. The fire arrow is way more useful, I feel like, than this frigid arrow thing. Especially because if it stops targeting the Surgeborn after, like, after their armor comes off, I mean, that's insane. Because I was afraid of that. I was like, oh, you wonder if you can actually target them after that, you know, whatever. And apparently you can't, which is really dumb. So, I think we're switching back to the flame bow. Let's confer. That's so frustrating. See if I can make this hit harder. Nope. It knocks it down too, but I feel like I need to put stuff in here that is stuff I have plenty of, and then that way, that doesn't make it go down at all. But I need something I have plenty of, and then I can upgrade it. And it's 117, so it hits as hard as the kinetic does, which is good. Okay. I use that con steel for anything, just in case.
Sev. What are we going to do with you? You know him better than me. Can we trust him?
I hope so. But it's pretty obvious Sev is being pressured by the Eye due to their Norian connection. And I do not trust him. Anyway, what did you learn from helping Sev?
He's either constructing or repairing something that requires exotic materials.
As I said, it reminded me of how he fixed the gate in the Hollow. I would wager the Eye heard about our exploits.
Could be.
He's a clever one, our Ram. There's really only one thing for it.
Direct confrontation.
We're going to let him know we care. Then we're going to let him sit with it. Wait for me in the hold. We'll talk to him there. Away from the others. So he doesn't feel like we're ganging up on him.
Oh yeah, forgot to look at this die. So wait, how do I die stuff? She doesn't have anything. What the hell? Okay. Now, the Institute was a bust. Because, of course, where we found all of them before, they're no longer there. There's something lower to Nevrin, Glintwood Hollow. Okay. So well, that's bullshit. Now it's saying it's Talon and whatever. Okay. We're going to the Archon's Hearth then. Apparently I need to use frost magic on these fang things. And I need 3 of these. The last thing I need.
I'm almost surprised they had aeroliths down here.
I would surmise it was due to the delicate experiments. Stable climate eliminates one variable.
What the fuck is that? Why did you do that? Why is my controller rumbling that hard? All right, here we go. Finally. We're running away. Oh my god. Fucking stamina bar. Dude, get your fucking weapon out, you asshole. Do something. Jesus Christ. God, get the fuck out of here, really. Most ice quality right up front. Oh my god, get the fuck out of here. I got my 3 plus counting furs, I'm pretty sure, so I'm gonna fuck off. I don't care if they're flying. Dude. What a fucking shit show. Right out the gate. Is that a main mission thing? Yes it is.
This looks right. I guess I'll find out when I take it to the harness.
There's like zero ceremony.
Those surgeborn pots really didn't do much for the smell of this thing.
There's like no ceremony as far as like having to go through all that to get that stuff and then it do it. It's like, all right, you crafted it. Cool. All right, let's since 2 of these are in the same place. I guess it doesn't matter because this is a one-off anyway. So. What is it? Lower. That's at 3 Sisters. Trace Ninas.
Should be close to where the scry carrying caravan might have gone over the edge.
I'll have a look.
Oh my god, quit fucking... Ugh. I need to not be... No, I need all of it.
see. That's quite possibly our lost scries.
Will you be able to retrieve it?
Now that we've identified it, yes.
Okay. Like a really weird. Weird thing to do that whole pageantry for, but you know what? Whatever. Yeah, I think I'm okay. Unless there's something that, like a main mission or like a companion mission that calls for doing another hunt or whatever. I mean, which I'm assuming there will be because there's one left. There's one left that hasn't been discovered yet. I'm just not even gonna fuck with it.
Census records. The pivotal piece of the puzzle, as Elaine would say. Others might call them dull.
How's everything else not affected by that? As much as your character is. Just making you run right fucking through it too. Like huge chunks of this miasma shit, which is really cool. Hey. God damn it, of course.
A list of vendors. Maybe Oria's father is among them. My old point, Aaron, used to boast he could sell an Oberon their molted feathers. Ugh.
Dude, bullshit. I'm not hitting this thing with this. You must be out of your goddamn mind. Really? I can't go that way? God. Okay. What's the other thing? The Bastion, I believe. Yeah, Officer's Gate and the Bastion.
The Bastion. Lane said to look for regiment records.
Yeah, I'm literally just fucking running right through here. I'm not fighting anybody. Unless I have to, because at this point I feel like I'm kind of going through enemy fatigue a little bit. Or it's just like the same shit. Same shit, different map. Well, how I haven't unlocked that one before. Okay, we're going up. I almost hit that gate thinking that was it. That would have been a mistake. Thought I saw something shiny.
These are the regiment records Lane asked for. My father told me stories about how instrumental the Oberon were in the wars for Carthaginians' independence. They would glide behind enemy lines and strike with precision.
No, thank you. Don't follow me. Okay. Consult with Arkham. Consult with Eric. 7 Sola. Use the resonance modulator. The harness. Yeah, you had that super powerful scene with Casma, and now you can't talk to her anymore. No follow-ups.
What have you got for us, Lane?
I've narrowed it down to 3 likely candidates. A Hallowpire priest, a farmer, and the last military commander prior to the evacuation to Cassidon's Hold.
A military commander sounds promising. How do we narrow down which of those 3 is my father?
That's where we step away from the books and do some investigating. Bryn?
I'll check the garrison, the market, and the Hallowpire Rise for any traces of these Oberon.
Never talk about your family, Silla.
I don't have much family to talk about anymore. They all passed away.
So it goes to 3 separate spots.
It was a long time ago.
I can't believe we actually did it. It's been a pleasure working with your band. If we could match the drive and efficiency you all show, this place would be fixed in months.
Oh, he's got the gear on with the max stamina. That's a cool, cool detail. Now that you unlock that, because I guess that makes sense because he's going to be sprinting around and climbing around everywhere. Nice detail. Yellow brick. That's good detail.
You've been a support since we met, Arakim. I'm happy to work with you, especially if it helps us recover lost treasures.
We make a good team, Bryn. I'll get the runners on hauling that crate up and let you know when I know more. Teams are already working on the recovery of that chest you found.
Think we'll get lucky and it'll be the Scries?
I'm allowing myself a glimmer of hope. All the research we did says it's possible.
Alright, it's the last thing. I don't know why we have to go back to the Bastion. Oh, let's speak of the devil. So like, why can't you talk to Casma anymore?
I've been reading over those caravan logs you brought in when helping Arik.
A little light reading before bed?
They do help me sleep. You know how important that is. The Enclave had 3 secrets to their trade success. These logs are good insight into how they leveraged that.
And you would very much like to tell me about how they did it, right?
Yes, I do want to tell someone, so brace yourself. So, the 3 keys to their success, right? The first was no wars. The Enclave never fought. Instead, they made it clear with loom gates and the arcs that messing with them was tactically doomed.
So they could trade with everyone, even 2 nations at war with one another.
That was their second key. Unique products. The Enclave was the only place producing their enchantments. Try to declare a trade sanction against them for trading with your foe, and suddenly your foe has an edge you just lost.
That's a deft bit of maneuvering.
Their third key was having access to land and sea trade routes. Renland and Taza both relied on Enclave trade by land. Either one attempting to cut off caravans would provoke a response from the other. And the Enclave's north was unassailable by sea. That's why they built Cassidon's Hold.
Sharing trade knowledge is your happy place, isn't it, Kaz?
Oh yes. And do you know there's another place that's got 2 of these 3 advantages?
Where?
Your home, Calnhaven.
We don't have access to sea trade. And I wouldn't say we're at peace either. But you're thinking of our steel.
Best in the Maida. And you're the only people who know how to make it. Not only that, but while the Empire would love to put you back under their heel, they can't, can they?
No. Because we've started trading with other nations like Renland who wouldn't want to lose access.
That's peace.
So all we need is a port and we could be Enclave the Second?
Pretty much. I'm sure your leaders...
The Adelrad.
Right. Are aware of that. Probably the Empire too. Just fascinating how history repeats.
If we ever get out of here, I'll talk to my mother about this. Show her life on the roads helped me learn some things.
We'll get out. And when we do, you can say a big hello from us all.
I love the fact that I had to go to 3 separate locations for this, and you had to go back to the Bastion, even though you were already there, to grab something for the same mission. Oh my gosh, let's say Halapire Rise. I wonder if that tether magic, I wonder if it moves far enough to where I can grab that thing, which it probably won't let you do that. Just yoink it across the crevasse. Timing is so bad
Layla
when you
believes
need it
that
to
a
be
priest
good.
could have been Oria's father. I'd better look around. Found a diary belonging to the priest.
Anything of note written inside?
From a quick skim, it details his vow to pledge himself to the first flame. And only the first flame.
Oh, he's celibate as hell.
Ah, I see.
I'll look elsewhere.
No. Ooh. Alright, I think I got enough. On the footage, I'm gonna turn the camera back on. Stop by recording. Right through the glass tail.
This was where the farmer Lane mentioned was selling his hops. I should look around.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Can I not grab that thing? Seriously? Grab it.
A pair
Get
of
out of
silver
there.
glasses with an intricate clock connecting them. Enchanted.
Oh my god, get the fuck out of there.
Bryn, please. Bring those back to camp.
Of course.
Both have something else you should be fighting. Oh, I didn't travel to the other one. Fuck me. Damn it. That sucks. Oh, god damn it. Then has it do that? What's the point of going back to the Bastion?
Have you taken a closer look at the glasses I found in the farmer's stand?
I can hardly believe it. My mother's craftwork is unmistakable. Enchanted to adjust with degrading vision.
So we found your father. Lane's notes mentioned his name was Eugenius Osphine.
I guess so.
I thought you'd be happy.
No, I am.
You got hate against farmers? Oria?
Aurea, what's really going on? Be honest.
I thought I came from a long line of weavers. Now... Never mind.
Aurea.
I need to be alone right now.
Hey. I just wanted to say, I'm here for you when...
When I'm ready, I know. I'm still not ready to talk, but thank you.
She hates farmers. That's fucked up. Alright, we might as well tie off some of these quests while we can. Then we'll wrap it up.
Hello, Sebastian.
Sola. Rin. Hello?
Hey. Listen, we just have something to say. Shh. You're good. Just listen for a second, okay? We know the Eye has you working on some project. We know you two have some kind of connection, and we want you to know it's okay.
Sola's right, big guy. And if you need help, or if something's happening you're not comfortable with, you tell us, okay? We came in here as a team, and nothing's going to change that.
Exactly. Anytime you need to talk, apprentice of mine, you know where we are. And we'll listen.
I don't know what to say.
You'll know when it's time. We'll see you at camp, okay?
Yes. Thank you.
So, Isla, do you like custard? Custard? Yes. There's some left over from last night's guild meeting. An artisan made it.
That sounds lovely, but maybe you should offer it to the scouts instead. They're working around the clock.
I wouldn't say no to custard.
Help yourself, Eric. Some Sola.
things between my father and I are maybe not improving, but shifting. He apologized for not taking my work seriously, and it seemed genuine this time.
Did he apologize for all the lying?
He's trying to make amends for that, in his own way. He's even brought me onto an enchanting project he's been working on. It's hard. Part of me wants the relationship we used to have back. A bigger part of me knows it's gone for good.
You're probably right that you can't go back. But if he loves you enough to atone, maybe there's a path for the two of you.
I know I need to keep my guard up for now. But truthfully, I want that more than anything.
Well, that did something. I should go check with the axle that it worked. Hope I'm not interrupting anything with her and the spindle.
Ever since we learned of the Verdant Mines, I haven't been able to stop thinking about them. They were clearly well-resourced in regards to both labor power and knowledge. And they had an extremely intimate knowledge of the Enclave's technology. But do you know who was around to see their rise and fall, but hasn't spoken a word about it?
Cassidon's Hold's biggest ass?
The very same. I just think it's interesting how he's kept quiet about it. Don't you?
I don't expect much from him.
I don't know if he was involved with the events surrounding the Verdant Mines' attempt to take down the Veil, but he certainly bore witness.
So what are you thinking?
I'd like to send you out on a fact-finding mission for now. Meanwhile, I'll pore over my existing research for clues.
Gotcha. I'll be back when I found everything you're after.
Thanks, Bryn. I'll get to work here, too.
How are you feeling about our talk with Sev?
Surprisingly good. If there's one thing I know, it's when people are really listening. And that young man knows how to listen. He'll do what's right.
Anyone else notice the foods were better?
I heard you and Sola confronted Sev in the hold. Everything, go well?
Sola did most of the talking. Handled it well. And then she used his full name to make her point.
Oof, poor guy. Well, whatever's happening, it's got the Eye excited. He's been moving supplies to the Grand Gate, and Sev's been seen down there too. It's a loom gate large enough for the Great Arcs. I'm still not sure why. He's seconded some enchanters and crafters and sworn them to secrecy. They basically live in a camp down there.
Might be trying to repair it. Sev has a knack for understanding how to do that kind of thing.
Yeah, but why? It bothers me. No one seems to know except the Eye.
Yeah, at least it's two things in the same places. I can do that. Treasure's Mire. Got Expanse, and then what's the other one? Archon of the Expanse and Sapper's Lake. Sapper's Lake was the first thing. Yeah, it's not that far away from each other. Doing this for you, Lane. Doing this for you. Ugh.
This cipher looks familiar. I'll need to get these back to Lane.
Well, is putting you right into the thing that's going to hurt you. Jesus Christ. Okay, I get it. Things are fucking everywhere.
Let's see what we've got here. These all seem to be speeches that the Eye delivered. These are dated 40 years ago, but I could still imagine him saying all of these things today.
Alright, back to where we came. Weaver's Rest and Three Sisters. Of course. Dude. Get the fuck out of here, man. Come on. You better fucking get up there. God damn it. Holy fuck. Are you serious? Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, of course that's encapsulated in ice.
It's a report blaming the Verdant Mines for an explosion near the Vale. Supposedly, this explosion was the cause of the cyclical miasma floods. But we know that the floods were caused by a silo. This doesn't add up.
What the fuck? How did I miss that? Come on now.
Here's something. Let's see. It seems to be information on Lucia's various projects. There are a lot of redactions here. Seems like someone was trying to hide something.
I was gonna run back to the perch. I'm already halfway there.
So what did we find out? Any big revelations? What's wrong?
This isn't what I expected at all. I think you need to read this yourself.
Well, sure, but... all right. This is one of Lucia's journals, right?
Yes.
I washed my hands of it, but they pressed onwards. He was fully aware of what I taught them, of course. What I'd taken from the Institute. And so, he let it happen. He knew they were going to try to pierce the veil, and now dozens are dead. He knew Vile. Broke bread with them. But when they and the rest of the Verdant Minds went off to die, Kenrick just watched.
And now read this. A transcript of one of his speeches, delivered around the same time that journal entry was written.
We will root out these dissenter vermin at all levels of administration. Their ideology has claimed too many lives to be allowed to breathe free. In the meantime, to ensure peace and prosperity, martial law is in effect across remaining settlements. So he let the explosion happen, and used it for his own political gain. Wow. He's a real piece of work.
He didn't exactly engineer this, but he isn't innocent either. He sat back and allowed the Verdant Minds to try breaking through the veil. Then they unintentionally triggered a huge explosion, conveniently wiping themselves out in the process. And just like that, the Eye had a scapegoat on whom to blame the cyclical miasma floods. He used panic and fear to secure himself a spot as provisional leader. But everyone eventually forgot that provisional bit. I genuinely didn't expect this at all. I thought I'd find out that he'd just been mildly conniving all his life, not this.
So, what do we do about this then?
We need to confront him. He may be the Enclave's leader, but we can still take him to task on what he's covered up.
Wait, what? You really think that'll work?
Yes. I'll present him with our evidence, and he'll have to give us an explanation.
I'm open to the idea. But what makes you think he'll want to speak to us?
I'm confident in my powers of persuasion. I may be young, but a lifetime spent orbiting the seats of power in Judea. Well, let's just say that I know how to appeal to a politician's better judgment.
Well, I trust your judgment.
Excellent. I'll finish writing this dossier, and I'll meet you in Cassidon's Hold. Have faith.
It's not you who I'm lacking faith in. Trust me. Anyway, I'll see you at the Hold.
I won't be long.
It's good we have to go there anyway. That works. Nope.
Did she mean...
Why do I feel as if I'm about to have my time wasted?
Please allow me to present my research. I promise it won't take but a moment. I've compiled a dossier concerning an event that occurred in the Enclave around 35 years ago.
And what event would that be, pray tell?
The attempt to pierce the veil. I can only assume you were familiar with the Verdant Mines.
The name rings a bell, though it's been decades, as you said.
They were the subject of many of your speeches. It's interesting that your memory on the subject is hazy.
Get him, man.
You'll forgive me for not remembering the exact wording or subject of any of the hundreds of speeches I've delivered throughout my career.
That's not a problem. I can summarize my findings. Firstly, our evidence suggests, with a high level of confidence, that you were aware of the Verdant Mines' plans to pierce the veil. Secondly, in support of that assertion, you gained this knowledge through your close relationship with the enchantress known as Lucia.
I never knew any enchantress by that name.
That's odd, since you seem to have been a recurring character in her personal journals. Though, truth be told, she didn't seem particularly fond of you in the later entries. So, back to the attempt to pierce the veil. You knew...
I knew that it would go poorly.
You knew?
Of course I did. But what does it matter?
You could have stopped it.
But I didn't. Pray tell, Lawkeeper, what goal did you hold in your mind as you traveled here?
I wanted to learn the truth about the past, to uncover what had been hidden.
Lane Free Selectus. That's who you are, yes?
That's correct. Though, I'm not sure how... never mind. But my research...
House Lectus of Udea. It's no wonder you felt the need to make something of yourself. Well, today will not be that day. Nor, I believe, will any. I won't waste my breath debating a jumped-up little snot from a house so consumed by cupidity that it can't even keep its hearths lit. Once a failure of a house, always a failure of a house. And it shows in your insipid rag parading as research.
Did you just call me a jumped-up little snot?
No, I didn't. You must have misheard me.
I...
Will that be all from you? I have other matters to attend to.
Skies! That is enough. Lane deserves better than this disrespect.
You dare to speak of respect? You, who broke into our home, who undid Asylum, who attempts to destroy decades of societal progress.
I'm trying to help rebuild the Enclave, not destroy it. Self-important jerks like you aren't helping.
I have single-handedly held back the tide of oblivion. I'm not self-important. I'm a damned hero. You and your lackey will remove yourselves from my presence, or I'll call the guards.
Bryn, thanks, but it's not worth it. I need to go.
Skies above. I was worried this would happen.
Better not do this main mission thing, just in case it kicks off something that we can't go back on.
I can't even begin to explain how I feel. This is a disaster.
Did I make it worse?
No. No, not at all. Not for a moment. You were very kind and strong and supportive and courageous. It reminded me of why I left.
Home.
Everything back there was all about your house. Your actions or intent never mattered. And when I tried to forge a different path in life, the knives came out. I had no real choice but to leave. I thought I had left it all in my past, but now, here we are.
I'm really sorry, Lane. It must be hard to be reminded of that. Do you want to talk about it?
I think I need a little while to consider my next move. Maybe a long while. Sorry.
That's all right. I'll be here when you need me.
Thanks, Bryn.
How did he know? Lane, are you all right?
I'm just rattled. I never told you, or anyone else, my full name. Not because I didn't want you to know, or because I thought you'd judge me, just that I'm allowed to hold information back.
And the Eye threw it at you like he'd known you your whole life.
Yes, and he accurately described the state of my house, too. Which is not a secret, particularly, but...
I wonder how he knew.
That's the very question that's been torturing me. As far as I know, we're the only people to ever make it through the Veil. And I was most certainly born after it was raised. There's no other way for information or news to make it through.
Before you ask, it wasn't me who told him.
But that raises the question, doesn't it? Who among us betrayed our trust? And how do they even know in the first place?
To be honest with you, I don't love the idea that we've got someone in our midst sharing information like that. I can't think of anyone in our camp who might intentionally hurt you. But that doesn't make it okay. When we find out who did this, I think you're owed an apology.
It's Sev.
Yes, I suppose we'll need to keep our eyes open. Stay vigilant, Bryn.
It's Sev. Come on now. Let's all use context, please. All right, after this, we'll wrap it up.
So the curves of the metal suggest... I definitely think an enchanter had a hand in this, as well as someone with intimate knowledge of the loom gates.
Those two people could possibly be one person even, though I can't fathom who it would be.
Keeping yourselves busy, I see?
It's a conundrum for the ages, that's for sure.
Ah, Bryn, you're back.
You've done amazing work with the resonance modulator. I'm certain this will be a turning point for us.
Thanks. But how do you know it worked?
The loom gate started glowing a strange color before you arrived. I took it as a hint that you'd succeeded.
Spoiled the surprise.
I'm sure the Surgeborn will be plenty surprised when they next try to use the loom gates.
Suffice to say, we're thrilled, Bryn. In a short time, you've done a lot to help us. We were, obviously, a little hesitant to trust newcomers.
Our first impression wasn't the best.
But now, we're in a much better situation when it comes to survival.
Happy to have helped. Without you two trusting me, I couldn't have achieved half as much. So, thank you for letting me in. I'm glad to have gotten to know both of you.
It's been my pleasure, Bryn.
Likewise.
So, let's recap for a moment. 1, we've stopped Surgeborn from navigating the Loomgate network by using the resonance modulator. 2, we've made huge leaps forward in regaining control over the Arcs. 3, we've armed and supplied the Scouts.
It certainly doesn't cast our last decade of work in a forgiving light, does it?
Listen, you've been surviving this crisis for a long time the only way you knew how. But now you have a path to move forward. Your people can choose to follow it, or dwell on past mistakes. Are we ready to face this threat head-on together?
Yes. You're right. Of course you are. we're at the point, resource-wise, where we can start making moves.
I don't really want to speak to my father right now. But I agree that it's time we put pressure on him to do something. Anything. Regardless of what he does. You've earned our support, Bryn. But first, I'd actually like to steal Hirun for a while, if you don't mind. I have some notes to go over with her.
By all means. Have fun.
I suppose I'll just get right to it. Why do you treat me differently?
What do you mean?
Everyone else gets the stern you, the you who's in charge, the Axel. But I get the friendly face, the compliance, this you who I don't understand. Is it because of my dad? Because everyone answers to him? Are you trying to get close to him through me? I can't handle it, Hirun. I need to know that I'm not just being manipulated by everyone around me.
It's not because of that.
Then... what is it?
I spend time around you because I want to. To see you, to speak with you, to work alongside you. To see the look in your eyes when you solve a problem. Skies, I shouldn't... None of this is... If we could find somewhere else, beyond the gaze of the hold...
Hirun. Stop. Take my hand. And we'll go. I have a place in mind. I didn't see it before, but... I think... I would like to tell you of the ways in which you are important to me, too.
Good for you guys.
Oh, Bryn. You were right. About the... requisitions.
Obviously.
Oops. Yeah. Can't talk to her, but you can talk to the spindle. Alright, let's save it before we get into this bit, just in case. 34 hours. The thing I read said it would be 45-ish if you wanted to 100% it. And I don't want to 100% it, but do want to do the companion missions and the campaign, obviously.
What's going on?
Arik, why don't you fill her in?
Our plan worked. The Eye is mobilizing the scouts for a large-scale attack on the Surgeborn.
I take it the Axel and the Spindle put him up to this?
Yes. Not that Khan Stanild is admitting that. He claims that with the supply shortage taken care of and the Ark restoration underway, now is the time to strike.
And Bryn is receiving due credit for all her work, I'm sure.
No.
So what's his plan?
The scouts will stage a distraction in the underworks, while the Eye and the Spindle do something to the Grand Gate. That's all I know. The Eye wants everyone to convene at Cassidon's Hold for a speech to learn more.
He wants us there.
Khan Stanild loves an audience. Doesn't matter who's in it.
I thought you'd be happier about all this.
I have reservations about the Eye launching a plan using my scouts without consulting me.
The reality is, the leader of the Enclave has the power and influence we need to take a stand against the Surgeborn, regardless of how likable the man holding the title may be.
Power and influence, sure, but not the expertise.
We faced down Surgeborn and monsters, repaired lost innovations, and even won over the grumpiest of guild leaders. We're ready for anything, no matter what happens.
It can't hurt to hear his big speech before jumping to conclusions.
I'm here to escort you. Talk to me when you're ready.
You save again. This might be the point of no return. See if there's anything we can upgrade. Nope. Almost. Nope.
Most people couldn't even stand straight wearing one of those. You, however.
Oop. Alright, let's see if we can upgrade. $175, 100, 175. We're starting with 2. Okay. Take everything down to the nearest whole number. The nearest, like, nearest, what is it? Increment of 5. That's not all of it. That should be plenty. Trade supplies? What's that mean? Ooh. Fair agreement with the Harsiders in return for our salvage supplies that will provide specific resources on demand. Any resource that's been discovered can be acquired, but be aware the salvage prices are steep. Damn, you ain't kidding. I mean, that's cool though. 40 a piece for that. That's pretty wild. Oh, 175. It was just a little short. Maybe this is where you can start dying stuff. I was kind of surprised we didn't have that option. Oh, hey, look at that. We upgraded our own tent. And Oreos. That's fun. Ah, here's the die. Advanced alchemy slowly can now modify the appearance of materials used in crafted designs in the smithy. This change is purely cosmetic. Okay. Changing the color of the gear doesn't use any resources. Experiment with any combination. Materials may be set to their original appearance. I said it won't change. Okay, so it won't use up the resource. It'll just... I might be capturing some of this dyeing process. I'm gonna start recording while I'm doing the rest of my gear here. That doesn't matter because you can't see it. Pretty sick. Pretty fucking cool. I'm super into that. Alright, so we got the dying part, so let's just see if we can upgrade anything. Damn, that's alright. Alright, let's go ahead and save it. And let's see what this thing is all about.
You've stirred up quite a bit of trouble.
Oh?
I've just read the brief from the last council meeting. The Eye is facing united opposition. Everyone's calling for him to make a move against the Surgeborn. Keep your weapons close, Bryn. Ready to head to Cassidon's Hold?
Here it is. Consider a manual save before departing. We're at the point of no return, y'all.
Still need more time.
I'm here when you're ready. Don't take too long.
All right. Series of events will play out. Okay. So let's pin it, put a pin in it. Let's be done with this for, I'm gonna put a pin in it until so that way we don't set off like this whole end game thing, or what's gonna be, whatever. There's like semi point of no return. And we'll do that next time. Appreciate it, everybody who watches the VOD. Like usual. Hope to see you in chat. We got some exciting new stuff. I mean, this is my first time getting like chat points and all the other fancy Twitch stuff. So hopefully I see you in there. Bye.